Yo, what's good, Gen Z? It's your girl Sienna Cruz here, coming at you live and direct with another dose of shadow work realness. Let's talk about something that's been popping up more and more in my DMs, self-compassion. You know, that thing where you treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer your bestie when they're going through a rough patch? Yeah, turns out it's kinda essential for mental health recovery. Who knew, right? Look, we're living in a world where hustle culture is basically worshipped, and comparisonitis is running rampant. We're constantly bombarded with images of perfect lives and achievements, which can leave us feeling like total losers. It's like, okay, Instagram, chill. But seriously, this constant pressure to be on top all the time? It's a recipe for burnout and anxiety, bestie. So, how do we navigate this crazy world without losing our damn minds? Self-compassion is your secret weapon. Think about it. When you slip up, mess things up, or just feel like a total failure, spoiler alert. We all have those days. What's the first thing that pops into your head? Probably something along the lines of, I'm so stupid, what an idiot, or I can never get anything right. Sound familiar? That inner critic is basically your worst enemy. But here's the thing. Beating yourself up just makes things worse. It creates this vicious cycle of negativity that keeps you stuck in a loop of self-doubt and shame. Instead, try talking to yourself like you would talk to a friend who's going through a tough time. You wouldn't berate them, right? You'd offer words of encouragement, understanding, and maybe even a slice of pizza. So why treat yourself any differently? Remember that time you totally bombed that presentation or spilled your entire lunch on yourself in front of everyone? Yeah, we've all been there. But instead of letting those moments define you, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that mistakes are a part of life. They're opportunities to learn and grow. Forgive yourself, dust yourself off, and move on. Here's the tea. Self-compassion isn't about being weak or giving up. It's about being strong enough to acknowledge your imperfections and treat yourself with kindness. It's about recognizing that you're human, you're gonna mess up sometimes, and that's okay. Real talk. Imagine scrolling through TikTok and seeing a video of someone who's basically living their dream life. They're rocking the perfect job, traveling the world, and effortlessly slaying it all day long. Ever felt like comparing yourself? Yeah, me too. It's easy to get caught up in the highlight reel and feel like you're falling behind. But remember, social media is curated to show only the best parts of people's lives. It's not a realistic representation of what real life is like. So don't compare your messy reality to someone else's filtered fantasy. You know those moments when you're just exhausted, overwhelmed, and feeling like a total mess? Yeah, self-compassion comes in clutch during those times. Instead of pushing yourself harder, give yourself permission to rest, recharge, and prioritize your well-being. Take a nap, binge watch your favorite show, or just do something that brings you joy. You deserve it, Queen. So, how do you actually practice self-compassion? It's not some mystical superpower. It's about making conscious choices to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Start by noticing those negative thought patterns and try to reframe them in a more positive light. When you catch yourself being critical of yourself, ask, what would I say to a friend who was feeling this way? Remember, self-compassion is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel like a total badass and days when you feel like you're drowning in self-doubt. But the key is to keep practicing, keep showing up for yourself, and remember that you're worthy of love and kindness, even on your worst days. Alright, Gen Z, time for some action. Today, I want you to do something kind for yourself. Whether it's taking a break from social media, treating yourself to a nice meal, or just giving yourself a pep talk in the mirror. Remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's essential for your mental well-being. Now go out there and slay, but remember to be kind to yourselves along the way. Don't forget to tag me in your self-compassion wins on TikTok. And if you found this episode helpful, hit that follow button and leave a review. Let's keep this shadow work realness going. Peace out.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.